I mean, I wanted down-to-earth, basic homespun knowledge. Like, how did you get yourself to just show up for that first day of chemo?
It so derailed my life in a way. Maybe it's the best thing that ever happened.
We're here, this is who we are, this is what it means to be a survivor, and damn it, we are too young for this.
The first thing I would say to a young adult diagnosed with cancer is to sit down and take a deep breath.
I pity the fool who don't fight back.
This is Understanding Cancer, a new web series from cancerconsultants.com, the leading syndicator of cancer education and information. Real information, real stories.
Cancer, I mean, it's the scariest word in the world, and that's most people's greatest fear.
Understanding Cancer will talk to doctors on the front lines of research and the cutting edge of cancer care. We'll spotlight survivors living their lives boldly. At Understanding Cancer, you choose your channel. Click, watch, learn.
I guess it was like somebody took a baseball bat and hit me in the stomach.
It took my breath away.
You're like a deer in the headlights.
It's not like you have practice for this.
I went through this whole trauma and drama thing.
When you hear the big C word, cancer, I always equated it with cancer equals death.
Most people, when they're given the diagnosis of cancer, jump into this sort of anxiety mode, and they get very anxious and they want their cancer treated yesterday.
A lot of times we think that we've got to do something right now, or that cancer is going to grow, like some kind of magic beanstalk.
One thing that people need to understand is that cancers that are diagnosed more than likely have been there for a long time and are growing at a relatively slow rate.
It's important to relax, take a deep breath. You have time to plan.
Well, I definitely freaked out, and it was my needle off the record moment. I was only 31 when I was diagnosed, so I just felt like my life was over, and it felt very unfair. It is about looking for a cure and finding a life and growing up in the face of adversity. So however long I have on this planet, I'm doing so phenomenal that I'm happy, and that's what matters.
Welcome to Understanding Cancer. Today we're visiting with Dr. Bendel from the Sarah Cannon Research Institute in Nashville, Tennessee. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
What we'd like to talk about today is colon cancer. And colon cancer is frankly just as common as breast cancer, but it doesn't seem to get anywhere near the attention.
True, very, very true.
How is colon cancer typically diagnosed?
Typically, we see people get diagnosed with colon cancer after colonoscopies or screening. And that's when we hope to get people diagnosed with colon cancer, because usually when people are diagnosed on screening, the colon cancer is found to be at a lot earlier stage where we can cure the colon cancer. And screening is a little bit controversial in the United States, but pretty much people will suggest that having a screening sigmoidoscopy every 3 to 5 years or having a colonoscopy every 5 to 10 years would be a good enough screening tool to be able to catch polyps while they're still in the polyp stage and have not become overt colon cancers yet.
Now that you're getting chemotherapy, one of the important things we have to do is make sure that you stay as healthy as possible. Not only with good nutrition and good exercise, but we need to keep your blood as healthy as possible so that we can make sure we give you the right dose and give it right on time. Even though you have cancer, this could be an opportunity for you to live even healthier than you ever have before.
Take 3 steady recovery breaths, long inhalation and extended exhalation, and lower your palms back into your lap.
Brett, you said you wanted this one. I don't know. I have to put it on you so you will prove it to yourself.
Okay. Let's try it on.
I don't know.
I don't think it's me. You're so right.
What you don't like?
We'll be moving into the third round, where we add everything together, creating a full morning practice.
Today we're going to be making a salad of color. It's a beautiful dish that's very high in beneficial antioxidants. Let's get started.
I'm a cancer survivor for 12 years, so I've been through a lot.
Given 6 months to live, Kimberly Fowler went on to become Nike's yoga spokesperson.
I will survive this.
And all Patrick Byrne did was become the founder and CEO of Overstock.com.
My life is definitely much better for having had cancer. My relationships are much purer.
Understanding Cancer will talk to celebrities making headlines in the fight against cancer.
I've had many loved ones whose lives have been devastated by cancer.
I certainly have a respect, I suppose is the best thing to say about cancer. Talking about it is a necessity.
Cancer shouldn't be your brand. It shouldn't be the defining characteristic of your life.
Understanding Cancer will attend all the major conferences, bringing you up-to-date information each month. Understanding Cancer has multiple platform distribution: YouTube, Yahoo Video, Veo, MySpace, and Blip TV. Understanding Cancer series is available for syndication on your website. We can even customize content for your practice.
The way they made you feel was like you were coming home.
I think it's very obvious to anyone who comes in here what a family is in this building.
The only channel dedicated to everything cancer. How to live healthy before, during, and after. This is Understanding Cancer.